What's up guys, this is day 24 of the daily exercise routine and I'm going to run you through what I do for shoulders. So the question of today is how to grow your shoulders, and that question is actually quite easy to answer, but in practice people seem to do it quite wrong. And the reason for that is people always tend to move in the wrong way, or they try and go too heavy when they do shoulder exercises and they use lots of momentum. So what I'll show you here is what I'm doing for shoulder exercises, and it's quite simplistic. However, I will later on have a follow-up video where it is essentially just a dumbbell only shoulder workout, and it's very simple, it's very easy to follow. But for now, let's look at the workout that I did today with a couple of extra exercises that wasn't shoulders. So first off, you start off with a heavy dumbbell press, and you do this exercise due to it targeting the front part of your shoulder, because your shoulder has three parts. It has the front, the side, which is also known as the lateral head, and then your rear delt. So you have three parts really that is being seen externally. So by doing a shoulder dumbbell press, whether that is supported or unsupported, or a barbell press, it already targets the front delt, and that's the one that you see when you just stand relaxed. You see the front delt being exposed. So of course, do some dumbbell presses. You can also do something else where it is just standing neutral grip front raises. Then next up, I did lateral raises, and with this of course you have to try and not use momentum too much, but the most important thing is to not raise the dumbbells in a T motion. Don't go and raise the dumbbells that it makes a T with your body. It essentially has to be raised slightly in front of you. So let's say from the angle from your shoulder to where the dumbbell or where your upper arm is being moved, it's about a 20-degree from that position. So in essence, the dumbbells are in front of your body and not on the side, and therefore by also leaning a bit forward, you get a lot more contraction out of your lateral head. Then the last exercise, I did a couple of face pull variations, trying to find the best one that works for me. So what I've done is really just change the pulley height, change where I'm sitting on the whole thing, on the floor, and where I'm pulling towards. And I found that there are ways to do things differently, and what I'm doing here is just showcasing to you that I'm also trying to find the best way for my body, and you'll have to do the same for you. There's not one particular exercise that is perfect for everyone, or at least the movement in which it is done. So go around and see what works best for you. So with all of this, with all of these exercises, you can do a warm-up set for each of them, but you can follow that up with at least 3 working sets. I would actually recommend doing 4 working sets for each of them. So yeah, then after this I went to do a bit of neck exercises because of my posture. Sitting at the computer for longer periods of the day, my posture is basically I'm leaning a bit more forward. My neck is not in the proper position, so therefore I'm strengthening the muscles in the front with these neck exercises by just literally rotating my head and trying to touch the bottom of my neck. And by doing that, you can really feel that the muscles at the back of your neck is working as well as in the front part, and over time by doing this your posture will be much better, as your neck and your head will be a lot more upright and not be leaned over as much. And then once again finishing off the workout with 2 ab workouts. The first is a myostatic crunch. So here, of course, trying to incorporate all the muscle fibers of my abs from upper, middle, and lower portions, and keeping my arms next to my head to try and get the most out of that exercise. Of course, you want to try and make sure that you don't swing and you use too much momentum, but you really just want to focus on contracting the muscles when doing so. And then lastly, I went to do a couple of vacuum poses, I would say. So standing on all fours, basically squeezing, not squeezing, but doing a vacuum where you pull in your tummy to try and exercise the internal parts of your abs. So once again, with the ab workouts, again 3 sets for each of them are perfectly fine. With the last exercise that I did, the vacuums, you can do that for a minute, where you do 10 seconds of holding it, and then 5 seconds of relaxing, and then again 10 seconds holding, 5 seconds relaxing. Do that for 3 sets of a minute each. Initially maybe you won't feel that big of a difference, but over time you'll definitely be strengthening the muscles internally. Right guys, that was the quick easy version of my shoulder workout with a couple of extra exercises. The next workout that I'll post regarding shoulders would be a dumbbell only shoulder workout, and hopefully that would also make things a little bit easier to follow. But that's it for this one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.